Hey guys, hope you're all doing good. So I have been waiting on creating this video for a very long time in terms of my first service experience. I would not say experience, I will park it for a different video, but I'm gonna walk you through the cost that's involved in the first service. Right? They say you have 3 free services. I think manufacturers should really get it right. They are not 3 free services, they are 3 labor-free services. You would still end up paying money for the consumables. Of course, that's understandable. I don't have a complaint with that, but they would start calling it right, because people who don't know how this free service works might end up thinking that the service is absolutely free, and they end up having these arguments at the service center that, hey, you told it's a free service, but what you're doing is not free service, you are just doing labor free service. And then it's a big turn off for the customer who don't know that free service is not a free service, but it's actually a labor free service. That thing aside, so let's go through the bill on my screen and let's go one by one of how much it costed. So I booked the appointment on Hamesha For You app, the Mahindra app that you can download from App Store or Play Store. So of course, as you know, appointments mean nothing in our setup, because the vehicles keep coming in and it's like first come first serve basis. There is no real adhering to appointment, not just with Mahindra. I mean, even with any auto manufacturer, it's very hard for them to keep up with the actual appointment because there are way too many vehicles. But I still went ahead, booked it, and showed up at the service center. So the experience, as I told, I'm going to park for a different video, but this is purely in terms of cost. So let's go through the parts and labor cost. But as I said, this is a second free service, I would say. The first one is just nothing but the check that happens at I think 500 or 1500. I will confirm you guys again. So that was basically the first one, and this is going to be the second actual service at 10,000 kilometers. Let's go to the parts and labor cost. Okay. So starting with the first one, it's a washer sealing, costed me approximately 17 rupees. And then the oil filter, right? Oil filter costs you 381. DIY car care kit, I don't really know what this is. I never opted for this. I would have to go back and check. I was in a rush and did not actually check what they charged me for. I just paid and left the service center because it was too late in the day. I need to go back and check with them, why did they charge me for this? A DIY car care kit, 663 rupees. Then comes the engine oil. So Maximile is the branding Mahindra uses for their products. So Maximile Ultra V4 6 liters of engine oil. And then the next one was, I was thinking what this is about. Then I had to do some search. They don't mention it as DEF, so that's actually the diesel exhaust fluid that goes into BS6 diesel engines, right? So that's the DEF. 10 liters costed around 1,000 rupees. And then you have the windshield washer. I really wish this is complimentary at every service station, but unfortunately they charge us even for the windshield washer fluid, which is 34 rupees something. And then you have the air filter that costed me 750 rupees. And the whole bill came to around 6,494 rupees without labor and including tax. So 6,500, let's say, for the basic service, again, which included the washer sealing, the oil filter, the car care kit. I don't know what this is all about. The engine oil, the DEF fluid, and then the windshield washer fluid, and then the air filter. So all of this came to 6,500 rupees. And there's another interesting thing. It actually ended up costing me close to 8,000, because I did say yes to what do I say? An add-on. It was more as a goodwill gesture, because I just wanted the service advisor to benefit a little. So they were asking me, sir, would you like to go for a Maxi Care engine coating system? I did read about this in ChatGPT. Sounded decent. I really don't fall for these add-ons because I think the car in itself and manufactured is designed to, you know, is designed to survive all these things, all this harshness, etc., that they are exposed to. But however, as a goodwill gesture, I thought, okay, let the service advisor benefit a little from selling this add-on. So I said okay and went ahead with the Maxi Care engine coating system. If you want more information, I can talk more about it in another video. It costed me around 847 rupees. This is going to be purely labor charge. And because it's an add-on service, right? And they have rounded it up with other little charges. State tax and central tax and everything has rounded up to 1,000 rupees. So 6,500 with normal service, another 1,000 rupees with the add-on engine coating system service. So overall, it costed me approximately close to 8,000 rupees. And bear in mind that I did take this additional 1,000 rupees add-on service. So if you're not going for it, I think you would probably end up with a cost of anywhere between 6,500 to 7,500 for your first 10,000 service. Of course, you could always negotiate and ask for discounts, etc. So that's it for this video, guys. So first service done at 10,000. I am also done with my second service, 20,000. I would also make another video on that, provided this video gets good attention, right? Hit a like if this helped you, and subscribe to the channel for more real-time ownership review of my 700. Thanks guys and have a good day. Bye.